Hello, YouTubers. Sometimes you find some really odd records in the in the local charity shop bins, and sometimes, well, you get a bit curious what it can be. I found this lacquer disc. It is not a shellac disc. It's a aluminum based, or the core is aluminum with some sort of lacquer on top of it, and of course these were often recorded well, not by record companies. It has this quite simple paste over label that says Audiola Förberg-Film, Stockholm, and tillverkare Svenska Radioaktiebolaget Stockholm, the Swedish Radio Corporation Stockholm. And we have on one of the sides we have typed Krönika, and it's written with in pencil, with the pencil, KONSUM KRÖNIKA 1946. And KONSUM was, well, or still is, a chain of stores that was cooperatively owned by its members. It still exists today, although they call it Coop. And on the other side it says Cirkelkaffe. And, well, of course, that's an old brand of coffee, a very popular brand of coffee, probably the most sold coffee brand, well, up until it was, I think they ended selling it in the late 80s or early 90s. So, what is this? Let's have a look. Okay, so let's have a listen. I picked the side that says Cirkelkaffe, so I have set it at 78 RPM, and, well, let's try to play it. Oh, this doesn't seem too promising. Oh, I think I know the problem here. The recording actually it's recorded from the inside to the out. So this is actually the locked groove here. So all right, well, let's start here then. Oh dear. Alright, I think we know another problem here. It isn't recorded at all at 78 RPM, so it sounds as if it's recorded at 33 and the third RPM. So this is getting very interesting here. So, okay, let's see now if I can. This is much harder to. It's Lauren and Harvey theme here.
Cirkelkaffe, Cirkelkaffe. Det är idag det mest sålda kaffemärket i hela landet. De säljs i ett tempo av mer än 150 paket i minuten. Omkring 24 miljoner paket om året. Vilka lagda i rad efter varandra skulle bilda en sträcka av 3600 kilometer. Eller ungefär från Stockholm till Addis Abeba i Etiopiens land. Där vi också har provinsen Kaffe, som ger kaffet dess namn.
Right.
Ja, det dricks mycket kaffe i Sverige. Men det dricks...
Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. So, what do we know now? Well, first of all, it is not a 78 RPM record. And it's you played 33 and a third back in 1946, which must have been quite not very common. And of course you already also know that you don't start by playing it from here, from the outer rim. You can see that because the outer rim, the outer part, this part is a bit thicker on one side. You can see it. But you start by playing it from the inside. And when you listen to it, you can find there's some sort of note that's being played now quite often on the recording, between when he talks about the different things on this recording, but like a note, ding, and I thought, well, what could that be? Could it be some sort of indicator for showing another slide, as if this was recorded to be played with a slideshow, an old-fashioned slideshow. And then I did a Google. I searched on the Audiola Förberg-Film Stockholm, and then I didn't find that many hits, but apparently this is what I've managed to find out. They made recordings for slideshows to be showed at, well, I don't know when they were supposed to be shown, but Cirkelkaffe, that's obviously a commercial recording, a coffee commercial, and the Krönika, the chronicle about KONSUM in 1946 is a bit of a yearly. Well, they talk about what they've done during the year, what's new and what's going on in the KONSUM chain stores. So this must be a very rare record today, and it would be interesting to find out if the actual slides of these two recordings can be found anywhere. I remember some years ago I was in contact with somebody, was it in Iceland or Finland, who was doing some sort of doctoral thesis on KONSUM and the Coop chain stores. I can't remember really, but this person asked me if I had more material, because this person had found a recording that was made in 1929 that was only sold in KONSUM stores, and the song was about all the kinds of stuff you could buy in KONSUM stores. And I told her, no, I don't have any more material related to KONSUM. Now I have, but of course this was some years ago, so I don't have the mail. The mail is gone, and the mail address is gone, and I don't remember that much more about it. And probably the doctoral thesis is already finished by now. But I think this is a recording that definitely could be put up on YouTube, because it is interesting if you understand Swedish. If you don't understand Swedish, it's totally unlistenable. But it's such a unique record, and well, definitely worth sharing, I think. Right, that's all for now. Thank you.